What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer was on the hunt for a new display and is now very pleased with this monitor, but only after a frustrating experience with a different model. Their first purchase from another brand was returned due to its terrible resolution quality. They found that working on documents and spreadsheets was frankly awful, as the blurry text was straining their eyes. After that, our reviewer decided to try this monitor instead. While it was a bit more of an investment, the difference in quality made it entirely worth it. For office tasks, it's a perfect fit. The text is much clearer and crisper, making long work sessions far more comfortable. The physical design also proved to be a significant upgrade. The base is wider and heavier, providing a stable foundation that is especially ideal when rotating the screen. Unlike the previous one, this monitor can rotate both clockwise and counterclockwise and also swivels left and right, offering much better flexibility. This client, who already owns a computer from the same manufacturer, had a seamless setup experience. Their system automatically detected the new monitor and registered its impressively long warranty to their account. For others, they recommend taking note of the service tag on the box, which can be used to register the product and download the highly recommended display management software. This tool adds a lot of useful functionality. The only thing this display lacks is built-in speakers. However, our reviewer notes that the speakers on the previous monitor were not very good anyway. For this one, they simply plugged a small external speaker into the monitor's audio out port, which works perfectly. Overall, it's a small trade-off for a fantastic viewing experience, and this monitor comes highly recommended.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer has been using this monitor for a few days now, and so far, everything is working as expected. Despite some concerns expressed elsewhere about the build quality, our reviewer doesn't share those reservations. It actually feels pretty solid and sturdy. This client hasn't bought a new monitor in about 10 years, sticking with Dell all this time, trying to make things last. They don't perceive any decline in quality compared to their previous screen, which is a good sign. The stand is a definite highlight. It elevates the screen nicely and offers a wide range of viewing angles. The adjustments are smooth, striking a good balance between stability and flexibility. It's a huge improvement over older, fixed-position monitors that sat too low. The stand also creates more open space underneath, which helps keep the desk tidier. The clarity of the display is good, although it didn't quite deliver the wow factor that was anticipated from an HD screen. It's comparable to the screen quality of an HP laptop purchased last year, perfectly acceptable, but not mind-blowing. Our reviewer recalls that some older non-HD screens actually packed a more impressive visual punch. Perhaps using an HDMI cable will improve this. The manual, which you have to download and print yourself, mentions a driver CD, but that's no longer included. Something else to be aware of, and this is confirmed by Dell, this monitor doesn't have a built-in camera. It seems many modern monitors are omitting them these days, probably as a cost-saving measure.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer finally decided to upgrade from a very old but reliable display after several years of faithful service. The old one was showing its age, so replacing it with this monitor felt like a natural decision, especially considering the reviewer's history with the brand. This will be the fourth from the brand, and so far all have worked perfectly. One thing that immediately stood out was the stand. It felt solid and well-made, perhaps a bit less bulky than the older model, but just as functional, with smooth swivel and tilt capabilities. It inspires confidence in its durability. The visual clarity was a major improvement. Fonts appeared noticeably sharper and more readable. This client particularly appreciated this aspect, as it really made a difference in everyday tasks. The buttons, while tiny, had a satisfying click and didn't feel cheap at all. The menu system wasn't overly complicated, and the reviewer quickly found an option to adjust the response time, which resulted in a significant improvement after setting it to fast. A welcome bonus was the inclusion of a DisplayPort cable of ample length, which eliminated any compatibility or reach issues. The only minor drawback was the need for some initial tweaking. This client felt the out-of-the-box settings weren't optimal, but acknowledged that settings are subjective. However, with some minor adjustments, the display reached its full potential.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.